If you're really obsessed about a project or something, we think people are able to come up with points or details that are not really visible to everyone.
Do you have, or did you ever decide on a, like system that this is the type of people we want to back, or is it more of just like an ad hoc, a case per case basis?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it's never like a standard system. It has evolved over the last 3.5, 4 years. And, I think it'll evolve more. So
Naturally.
what I can share is what we do right now and what I look for right now, what I care for right now. So it's funny because my belief system includes the word belief in it. Like we really look for students with extreme high amount of self-belief or the potential of having high amounts of self-belief. Because there's nothing else going by your side when you're young. It's not like you are ultra talented. I mean, you could be ultra talented, but that's not going to play much of a role because let's say you're studying engineering and we have funded folks when they are 16, 17, 18. You do not know much theory at that point. You really don't. What you know is like basic fundamentals. So it really matters how much you believe that you can do it, right? So, and there could be different points in your life that give rise to it. And we have noticed that the first such point usually happens in your 12th or in your first, second year of college. First such self-belief point, because before that, it's really hard for you to benchmark yourself against other folks, right?
Correct.
Unless you're an athlete. I think athletes also, start or rise up very soon in their life. But unless you're an athlete, it's really hard to find if you can do something great until you're like 18, 19. So that becomes one major criteria if people can generate massive amounts of self-belief for them and like consequently for the team. So I would say this is number one. And number two, what we look for, like what really a founder shows us or like a student shows us in any project. Like we fund various projects as well, not just companies, right? So we look for a very high number of like relevant details, like not high number, but like we look for relevant details. If you're really obsessed about a project or something, we think people are able to come up with points or details that are not really visible to everyone. So yeah, so in a way, like you're thinking about it all the time, and it's visible when you're talking to me about it. Like the clarity of thought is there in your in your head. So and just that, I guess. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Absolutely, that tracks. I would probably. I mean, I may have imagined you have kind of like a checklist almost of sorts, like a framework, which it sounds like you do. It just sounds like it's a little bit more meta than an actual written down checklist, which is interesting.
It is. I can add a few points. Like people end up doing a bunch of like stuff in college. Like it's not just studies, and that also gives like a good signal as to about their talent or about what they can achieve. Can they move fast, right? Like there's a junior of mine from BITS who also helps us out with this project called Atomic Fellowship. It's like a hardware grant. His name is Kshitij. He runs this company called Pixel. It's a satellite company that's really big right now, actually. They have like 100, 200, probably more employees. I think 300 employees or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And he and his co-founder used to be part of this club called, I mean, it used to make satellites on campus, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Right. After that, they like started this company, which was also much different from what they were doing at the club. That belief sort of increased at that point itself. So we also look for like very like folks who have had projects and what they show through that. Not just like it's not necessary to have a project, but it gives us some sort of signal about how fast.